Welcome to Wealthy Academy. Learn how to be healthy, wealthy, and get happiness with KOKOSHUNGSAN. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell for the latest updates. If you like it, please like, share it, and leave comments. Thanks for your support and for helping us make the world a better place.
Hey there, this is Eric Louvier. Welcome to this course, Advanced Copywriting and Conversions. So welcome. What you're going to learn in this course on copywriting and conversions is you're going to learn all about squeeze page copy. You're also going to learn about a technique of using squeeze page to make money, and where that's all you do is have a squeeze page. You're going to learn about email copy as well, how to craft compelling autoresponder emails, which can make you passive income, lots of money. In fact, everything we're talking about here is money. We're talking about making money, okay? What really comes down to it, copywriting and conversions is where the cash is. We're going to talk about branding and positioning, which is also critical. We're going to talk about sales video copy, how to craft a sales video, and also how to deliver the sales video so it converts, which is important as well. We're going to talk about sales letter copy, long sales letters, traditional long form sales copy. We're going to talk about copywriting and deliverability and sales videos for upsells and downsells copy. We're going to talk about copywriting for high ticket products, expensive stuff. And we're going to talk about position and delivery on how to position and deliver high ticket products so they convert. So I cannot think of a topic or a course that can be more responsible for you making 6 or 7 figures than what I'm about to teach you here. This really is where the big money is made, and I'll prove that to you in a minute. But most of the people out there that are looking to make money online, they're so busy just jumping around from one thing to the next, and they're going and they're buying like all kinds of different products, and they're chasing schemes, and all they want to do is make money, but they just got it all wrong. Just completely wrong. I've been helping people for 6-7 years now, and I can tell you, everyone comes to me with the same thing. They're just jumping around from one thing to the next, dabbling with different things, and they're just chasing some opportunity. If I sat down with a one-on-one student, for example, who paid me a ton of money, let me just explain this to you. Just check this out. This is so real. Let's pretend that someone came to me and they spend 10 grand for consulting from me. I've generated millions of dollars, so that's very realistic. I've had people pay me a lot more than that for consulting. Let's say someone paid me 10 grand for consulting, right? We'll say his name's Bob. So Bob paid me 10 grand for consulting. This is how it usually goes. Sit down with Bob. Say, hey, Bob, how long have you been in internet marketing, this game? He's usually going to say, a couple years. I've been doing it a couple years. Sometimes I'll get people that have been doing it less, but usually it's around, on average, 2 years. And then I'll say, okay, good. Have you been making any money? And he'll usually say, nope. Nope, not making a dime. Okay. Well, do you have your own products? No, I don't have any products. Okay, do you have a squeeze page? No, I don't have any squeeze pages, Eric. Okay, what have you been doing for the past 2 years? Oh, I tried article marketing to affiliate offers. I tried paid traffic to affiliate offers. I tried Amazon. I tried offline stuff. I tried, yada, 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 yada. And basically what Bob is doing is he's jumping around from one thing to the next looking for the magic button. So I sit down with Bob and I say, hey, Bob, all right, I understand. Let's talk about you finally making big bucks. And I've made millions, so I'm going to show you what I do, okay? And he says, okay, I'm excited. I'm motivated, Eric. I'm so pumped up about this. I can't wait. And then so I say, well, the first thing you need to do is you need to pick a niche market that you're really interested in and passionate about. And then after that, do you have one? And he's like, oh, I'm really into the make money online marketplace and Forex trading. Okay, good. So you're really into that. So you got your niche. Let's just say Forex trading. That's your niche. And the next step is you need to create a squeeze page so you can start building a list. And that's step number 1 that you really need to put all your energy and attention and focus on. So focus on that. Come up with something you could give away for free, like a free report or something like that. But you want to focus on that squeeze page first. So get to work and let me know when you're done. So Bob says, okay, you got it. So he leaves. And then a couple of days pass or a week passes. And then I'm talking to Bob again. We're on our next session. And I'm like, so how's it going, Bob? You got that squeeze page going? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I got it. It's not completely done, but almost. I'm still working on it. Well, let me take a look at it, Bob. Let me see what you got going here on your squeeze page so I can help you make it better. Now look at it, and the headline doesn't make sense. There's no bullet points. It was just kind of tossed together in like 10 minutes. I'm like, Bob, you paid me 10 grand. You paid me $10,000, and you haven't done the squeeze page yet. I can tell you just tossed this together last second before our meeting, probably anticipating I was going to ask you for the squeeze page. Okay, so let me look at the squeeze page. Well, you really need to put more time into this. So we start talking about how to craft a squeeze page and the copywriting and all that kind of stuff, right? What to do and how to do it, which you're going to learn in this course. And then he says, okay, well, I'm going to go get to work on this, and but I have a quick question for you, Eric. I really need to make my mortgage payment, and I'm really behind. I'm kind of desperate. I'm at the end of my rope with my day job. And do you have any way for me to make money like right now? Like really quick money? Like just an extra $100 a day is really all I need. That is why Bob has not made a dime in 2 years. That right there. That quick fix mentality, that give it to me right now. I want the magic button. I know I just gave you 10 grand, but I gave you 10 grand to give me a magic button. There is no freaking magic button. This is the way we do it. And as easy of the magic button as it's going to get is to create a freaking squeeze page. You just create a squeeze page. You just create a squeeze page and drive traffic to it, and you can start making money. And I'll show you how to do that. So, I mean, how hard is that? That's about as easy as button as it can get. But yet people still want an easier button. So they're always distracting themselves with different things, and they never get to hunker down and make money. But I'm going to tell you right now, the money is found in copywriting and conversions. Forget everything else. I don't care if you never listen to another thing from me ever again. If you just say, Eric, I know you're a cool teacher and all, but I mean, I just need to make money right now as soon as possible. I need a magic button. And so I'm going to go on and learn from other people and do other stuff. Because if you don't listen to another word I say, listen to this. If you want to make money, it's found in copywriting and conversions. It's found in copywriting and conversions. You may be thinking it's found in traffic. No, it's not found in traffic. It's found in copywriting and conversions. It's easy to drive traffic. Any bozo can send traffic in the next 15 minutes by uploading $15 to Microsoft Ad Center and getting pay-per-click. Anyone can go buy a solo ad right now. I mean, traffic is easy. It's not traffic, it's conversions. Yet most people don't pay attention to it. I've had tons of students, and I mean tons, massive amounts of students, clients, customers, and even really high-priced VIP businesses, business clients, business owners who are already making huge incomes online. It's important as can be that you follow me here and realize what I'm about to tell you. 97%, if not 99%, if not 99.9999% of all these people who have come to me over the years, students, customers of my programs and products, VIP businesses, you name it, all of them needed major help with copywriting and conversions. Guess what the copywriters and conversions come to me with? Well, they want to know how to create their own products and drive traffic. It's like, well, that's easy. You're a copywriter. I mean, in fact, copywriters just kind of get spoiled with the money they're earning from copywriting and just don't go out there and even spend the time jacking with traffic and creating products because they're making so much money as a copywriter, and it's just easy. But this is the problem right here. This is why people have been in the business for years and they're not making any money. So if you're brand new to this business, then you found out the secret way before you have to waste the next 2 or 3 years of your time, of your life. But you know what? Even though I've told people this, even though I've told them and preached this till I'm blue in the face, they still continue to ignore copywriting and conversions. So the advanced people, what about them? The people that are already making a lot of money, what about them when they come to me and I've helped them with copywriting and conversions? He's talking about businesses that are already making a lot of money, 30 grand a month, 60 grand a month, even $100,000 a month. These people are already earning and have paid me for consulting. I mean, what do you think I helped them on? So let me tell you a quick story about one of these so-called businesses. These guys were his partners, have a company, and is in the dating niche. And they hired me, and they wanted me to go into help them with traffic, of course. They were already making money. I think they were making like 15 grand a month or so. And they wanted to, get to the next level. So they came to me and they're like, hey, Eric, can you help us with AdWords? This was a couple of years ago. AdWords was still big with all the different niches, and including the make money niche, but not so much the case anymore. But anyway, so they wanted me to help them with their traffic. So I logged into their AdWords account with them. And I went through it line by line, each campaign, each ad, looking at their traffic. They explained to me how they just focus on this. And I'm like, wow, here's a couple things that you can do, but you guys are actually doing a better jobs with your AdWords campaigns than I am. You got a lot better testing and tracking going on with these ads. And then it hit me. Wait a minute. You guys are even testing and tracking your stuff better than me. What's the problem here? Well, the problem's not the traffic. You guys are getting plenty of traffic. The problem is the conversions. The conversions were the problem. So we started focusing in on that, and they got videos created, and they tried different techniques and focused on the conversions, copywriting, and the offers. And next thing you know, they were doing over $60,000 a month. Another story is of the golf business, guy that owned a golf company that sold tangible golf products, e-commerce products where they ship you golf clubs and golf mats and different stuff like that. And so when I looked at his business, he was already making $20,000, $30,000 a month. And what I noticed was he didn't sell these people anything more than their initial purchase. So that if he sold them a golf club, he didn't upsell them to anything else, and he didn't come back and promote anything more to them very effectively. So we focused on the back-end offers, created more offers to put in front of those people. So when they buy a golf club, you hit them with like golf balls and golf gloves and golf bags and whatever to continue selling them while they were buying. He didn't have any of that. And then we continued to focus on the autoresponder emails and get these people branded to him, where they are following him, following his business. He was giving them golf tips. He started to give them golf tips and advice, and he got a golf pro to create some videos to keep them engaged. And then he continued to sell them his tangible products, and his revenue shot through the roof. So what was his problem? It was kind of more just techniques and copywriting conversions. And his income explodes. I wonder how much he's doing to this day. The intermediate marketer, these are the people that have been in the business for a little while and are making money and are ready to get to the next level. So these are just tons. I got tons of stories with people in the intermediate level. These are the people that usually buy coaching because they're the ones that are making some cash. They know it's real, and they just want to take it to the next level, right? They found a system that works, and they want to take it to the next level. So there's a lot of people out there that fall into what I consider to be the intermediate level, okay? So there's the newbies, the intermediate level, and then there's the advanced level. Now, the intermediate level could be someone who's knows it all or thinks they know it all, but are not making any money, so they don't really fit in that. They're kind of a tweener. They're in between newbie and intermediate. They know everything. They're know-it-alls, but they're not making any money. So usually their problem is conversions and just courage to go ahead and do all the things they already know how to do. They're just not doing them. And then the advanced are the ones that are really making good dollars. So it kind of goes like this. It's like a rerun. I've seen this so many times, like a broken record. They have a system. They're making consistent $30K to $130,000 per year, not per month, but per year. Okay. And then they get to this point where they kind of become miserable and complacent. And there's a whole lot into just that alone. They stop doing the things that got them there in the first place because it became a grind. So they're in this funk, and they're looking to get to the next level. And that's what I noticed with a lot of the intermediate marketers come to me for coaching. So these people, well, guess what I help them with? I look at what they're doing, and usually in less than 10 minutes, and I'm not bragging, this is just consistent. Usually within 10 minutes or less, I could spot like a handful of areas, or if not several areas of opportunity for them to skyrocket their incomes. Like, for example, add upsells or add back-end offers that are high ticket, or stop selling stuff for so cheap. Have some confidence and sell your stuff for more expensive prices. Increase the copywriting conversions, double your money back guarantee, have a better offer, change the headline. Take this offer over here that you're using as a bonus and take it out of that and create its own, have it be its own standalone product. It just goes on and on and on. So really quickly, there's money just all around these people. It's just, they're flooded with opportunity that they're not taking advantage of and they're not doing. So simple tweaks right here and boom, they're making a lot of cash. So a lot of times it's courage and just realizing that you're staring at a bunch of opportunity to make more money and you're just not taking advantage of it. So I call this kind of escaping comfort zones. Just get out of your comfort zone and start doing the things that we're doing that make the $1 million, and then you'll start making those $1 million too. But it comes down to copywriting, positioning, high ticket offers, really dialing in your back end and upsell offers, your autoresponder emails, and your conversions. And then all of a sudden you're making a lot more money. So it's just dialing it all in and focusing on the copy conversions and stuff like that. Then we have the newbies. By far, all these newbies want or have wanted was to earn a little bit of money. They just want to see that this is real and not some BS scam thing. They want to just see like $100 come in or $1,000 come in just to see some results, just to make some money to pay some bills and to be rewarded for all of that time and energy and effort and money and slaving away in front of a computer and watching videos like this and reading and uploading and downloading and setting up blogs and figuring out the freaking plugins and getting them to work and the bugs and the forums and the Facebook and the unsubscribing from lists and subscribing and on and on and on. They just want to make some money, and get some rewards out of all that time and energy, money and blood, sweat, and tears that they've put into the internet marketing game thus far. 99% of the newbies are failing. They're failing. They're just like desperate to make it work, right? All they needed, these people that came to me, and all the newbies need, is copywriting and conversions. That's the difference between misery and not making any money and just being broke and a failure and beating your head against the wall until it bleeds. That's the difference between being that person and being the person that's making money, is copywriting and conversions. It is by far the number one key to making money. It is. There's no denying it. I don't care who you are in the world. There is no denying what I'm saying right now. I will defend this to my death. It's copywriting and conversions. Maybe we could debate mindset being the most important thing, but that's kind of a given. Beyond having an attitude of success and abundance and not thinking lack mentality, and I could go on and on about all that. That's a problem too. So they're neck and neck. So number one key is copywriting conversions, and number 1B is mindset. So the herd, let's talk about that real quick. If you do not believe me when I'm talking about as far as copywriting conversions being the number one key to success online, just look at the herd of people. Right? Millions of people make up the herd. The herd is what I call the 90-10 rule, not the 80-20 rule, the 90-10. 90% of the people out there that are looking to make money online are in the herd. It's this masses of people that just flow together. Just picture a herd running over the desert in the Serengeti, a herd of cattle. They're just all flowing together, right? Running together. A herd of gazelles. They're just running together, right? Well, that's what people are. It's human nature. They all fit into what we call the herd. It's just the human nature mindset of the masses out there that just, scratch the surface of everything instead of really getting into the guts of it. I picture the herd as being like people that live quiet lives of desperation. The herd are people that don't fully get into anything, any one thing. They scratch the surface on everything. They go picture a mile wide and only an inch deep in the soil. They go a mile wide, but they only go an inch deep in any one thing. So they're 10% good at lots of different things, but they're not 90% good at one thing, one system. They don't get into the guts of copywriting. They just kind of glance at it from a distance. They don't get into the guts of traffic. They just kind of glance at it at a distance. They don't get into the guts of product creation. They just kind of glance at it as in a distance. That's the herd. The herd doesn't make any money online, okay? The herd are the people that have been in this business for 5-6 years, and they can't figure out what the problem is, why they're not making money. The problem's them. It's not the market. It's not the gurus. It's not the techniques or strategies. The problem is them. They're in the herd, and their mindset's wrong, and they're not escaping comfort zones, and they're just doing what everyone else does. Just complaining about everything, wanting something for nothing, wanting the quick fix. That's not where the money's made. You want to get out of the herd and get into the 10% of people that actually make money. Well, those 10%, when it comes to info marketing and marketing, they get that money from copywriting conversions, period. So I can prove it. I can prove that the herd never really focuses on the number one key to success online. They don't focus on copywriting conversions. They don't. They ignore it mostly. How can you succeed if you ignore the number one key? I mean, how can you succeed online? I'm sitting here telling you, someone who's made millions online, I'm not BSing you, I'm telling you the truth. So how can I sit here and tell you that the number one key to success online is copywriting and conversions? And yet, most people ignore the number one key. How could you succeed if you're ignoring the number one key? That's like trying to learn how to drive a car, but ignoring the steering wheel. Or trying to learn how to drive a car for the first time and ignoring completely the gas pedal. Well, if you don't put your foot on the gas pedal, you're not going to go anywhere, right? So let's talk about the IM herd, the internet marketing herd. Here's what the internet marketing herd is. Here's how they think. Here's a glimpse into their world. And for some people that would watch this video in this course, talking about you. So you need to get out of the herd. But here's what people in the herd think and feel. They does not want to spend any money. People in the herd don't want to spend any money. They want everything for free, and they want everything done for them. This isn't a rant. This is true. They don't want to spend money on anything. They want everything for free. They want everything done for them. They don't want to work, right? Work ethic. They don't want to focus. They don't want to actually work hard on any specific thing, get into the guts of anything. They want a quick fix, and this is a big one. They want a quick fix fast. Right now, they want that quick fix. It's a hit of hope, It's just a jolt in your arm of hope, and that's what people buy, a hit of hope. It does not. They don't think long term at all. I mean, we live in what I call this microwave society where everybody wants things fast, 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 fast. They want the newest thing, the quickest thing. They want it now, right now, and they don't want to wait, and they don't think long term. So I call that a microwave ADD society. They just want it right now. Like it's a lottery mindset. Let me just walk in the store, buy a lottery ticket, win a couple $1 million so I can just call it a life. That's how it is. Or let me go to the doctor and just get a pill. Yeah, that'll take all this fat off my body. Let me just go to the doctor and get a pill. I'll just take these pills and then I'll be thin. Instead of long-term exercise, eat healthy, change your lifestyle as far as the fat foods you've been eating, all the beer you're drinking, right? So it's just what it is. It's a quick fix, and that's what people want, and that's why they keep failing. So you look at Bob or any example of someone who's been in the business for 3 or 4 or 5 years, they're still looking for a quick fix. It's been 5 years. Isn't it time you finally settle down and do it the right way instead of looking for the quick fix? Many, they just don't want to develop a new skill either. Develop a new skill. Like copywriting conversions would be developing a new skill. Let's say you just hate writing. You're not good at sales. You don't want to spend time in copywriting. Well, you probably wouldn't be watching this video or going through this portion of the course. That's for sure. But most people don't want to develop a new skill. And since copywriting conversions is so critical, they may look at it like, I don't want to pay. See, they don't want to spend money. The top bullet point. So I don't want to spend money on a copywriter. I don't want to develop a new skill. I don't want to work hard, which is required to develop a new skill. I just want a quick hit of hope. Well, that doesn't exist. There's no quick fix. There's no magic button. So what is one to do? Well, no wonder so many people fail. They're missing the boat here. They're missing the mark. You need copywriting conversions. So there's three choices, really. You have to learn copywriting conversions yourself, or you need to pay someone who's really good at copywriting conversions to do it for you, or you need to partner up with someone who's really good at copywriting conversions that could do that part for you. Is there any other way to get that covered? If it's perceived as hard, like hard to do, they'll run for the hills. They'll run for the hills. Run yonder. They'll just get away because it's just, oh, that seems too hard. And this is a big thing too. A lot of people talk themselves out of everything. They're like, ooh, this is a great opportunity. Ooh, I want to do this opportunity. Yeah, I can make a lot of money doing this. I could totally see myself doing this. I could do this technique and make myself a lot of money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick to it. And then the next day they start, watching the videos or going through the program, trying to learn how to do whatever it is that the program's teaching. And then they get that thought that's like, bam. This thought that's like, bam. And that thought is, this is too hard. There's got to be an easier way. I'll just try something else. That's why they fail right there. Instead of just sticking to it. Who cares if it's hard? Figure it out. So the herd and copywriting. The herd wants nothing to do with copywriting and focusing on conversions. They just don't. They don't want to touch it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to smell it. They're scared of it. It's frightening. They run for the hills when it comes to copywriting and focusing on conversions. Don't like it, don't want it, don't want to be anything part of it, and they fail. So let me give you some proof here. This is a screen capture I just took of a popular internet marketing forum, probably the most abundant forum as far as traffic, called the Warrior Forum. And there's different categories, as you can see here. At the very top, it says Main Internet Marketing Discussion Forum. And at the top left, and it shows 3,000 people are currently viewing that category in the forum. And over to the right, it shows 170,000 threads, and then almost 2 million replies. And then one category section down is the Warrior Special Offers forum. That's where all the sizzle is. That's where all the magic buttons are. Right? 7,000 people are viewing that section as I took this screenshot. Okay, that's where people pay money to list their offer that's, just a bunch of sizzle. And look at all the people dashing there to snatch up all those magic buttons. If I was to have clicked that Warrior Special Offer category and showed you these different offers that are there, you would see why there's 7,000 people viewing it. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all sizzle. It's all just a hit of hope. That should be called the Hit of Hope Forum, okay? Right there, that section. And there you go. That shows the masses. Now let's scroll down. You see at the bottom, or not the bottom, but almost to the bottom, the Copywriting Forum. You see that section? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 up from the bottom, on the bottom left. The Copywriting Forum. See that? How many are viewing that section? 123. If you compare that to the ones that are looking for the magic button, 7,000 people are actively looking for the magic button, compared to only 123 people viewing the Copywriting Forum. Or look over to the right on the Copywriting Forum, it shows 7,000 threads. Now, I remember when this section was added, it was actually my idea to add that section to this forum. I promise you, I told Alan, the owner of this forum, you really need a copywriting category. And he said, well, if you'll moderate it, I'll set it up. And I said, I'm not moderating anything. I'm busy, but I'm suggesting that you put it on there. I mean, you can put me as a moderator, and I'll delete stuff when I go there. But so I don't remember if you put me as a moderator or not, but he created the forum section there. And I can see why he didn't have that section there, because people aren't interested in copywriting. I mean, they should be. It's the number one key, but it's not, as you see here. So let's say the 7,000 compared to, the Warrior Special Offer Forum at the second from the top has 29,000 threads. But you got to pay to list your ad there. That's why there's not more threads there. But that's still, let's just take 7,000 and divide it by, what is it? 29, let's do 30,000 equals 23%. Let's do 170,000. So we'll do 7,000 divided by 170. Well, that's easily 10% there. 10%. That's 4%. What am I thinking? So 4% of the threads. I mean, if you look at just the main section in the Warrior Special Offer section and compare it to the copywriting, it's like 4% threads. Anyway, you can see the point here. Even look at the articles one on the very bottom. You got more threads of articles than you do of posts in the copywriting section. If that doesn't like really give you a huge revelation, I don't know what will, because that's where the money is made, is in copywriting. You would think that would be the most abundant section, but it's not, because of hard work, long-term thinking, developing a new skill, studying, learning, practicing. Expensive to hire someone. So why ignore? Why do people ignore this? For one, it's perceived as hard work. It's perceived as work. Copywriting is perceived as work, so they ignore it. Two, it's perceived as hard. Copywriting is hard. Three, it's a learning curve, which in other words means long-term thinking. Four, it's a new skill that has to be developed if you're going to do it yourself. But even if you're not going to write copy yourself, and I know plenty of million-dollar marketers who don't write copy themselves, they still study it. They still learn it. They still mastered it from their end. They just don't physically write it. So they know good copy when they see it. Five, it's sales. I mean, what percentage of the population do you think actually enjoys sales? I mean, most people, I'm not a salesperson. I hate sales. I hate salespeople. Well, copywriting is sales, and so is marketing. And this is internet marketing. Marketing equals sales. It's sales. You better be into sales, or it's going to be very hard to make money. Six, it's expensive. Money. It costs money to hire a copywriter. Okay? And there's a reason why it's expensive. It's because the people that get it understand that copywriters are very important to them. So like if someone paid me $15,000 to write a sales letter for them, which I've turned people away for $50,000. Yes, $50,000 I turned away for copywriting. But let's say someone paid me $15,000 to write sales copy for them. I busted out some sales copy for them. And they took that sales copy and they sold it for the next 5 years and used it to make themselves $1 million. Was it worth $15,000? Absolutely. So the I am heard. Remember, this is the slide I just showed you a minute ago. They don't want to spend money. They want everything for free, and they want it done for them. They don't want to work. They don't want the work ethic. They want a quick fix, fast. They want to hit a hope. They don't think long-term at all. It's the microwave society, lottery mindset. They don't want to develop a new skill. If it's perceived as hard, they run for the hills. Be smart about this. Are you truly serious about earning money online for the long term? Are you really serious about it, or are you just doing this for entertainment purposes and you're just going to dabble with this business and just kind of because you're bored and you're just kind of fascinated with internet marketing, but you don't really serious about making money? Are you truly serious about making money? Do you really want to earn money? Answer that. Do you really want to make money? Do you have a burning desire to make money online? If so, then you need to put 90% of your focus should be on copywriting and conversions and traffic. That's it. Ignore the noise out there. Ignore the insanity of all the people trying to sell you stuff and start focus on selling stuff yourself. And that will make a transition from being the one that's buying a bunch of stuff, learning, to the person that's actually making money selling stuff. It starts with a squeeze page. That is what you want to do. I mean, first step is you need to pick a niche that you're going to go after, and then you have that niche, and then the next thing you need is you need a squeeze page. A squeeze page is a page that gives something away for free in order to get people to opt in to your list, your autoresponder list. So you could go to aweber.com or getresponse.com or iContact, and you get an account there, right? Most people start with Aweber, and so you get an Aweber account, and then you're able to build a list of subscribers, and they're captured into that autoresponder system. And you could broadcast emails out to all the people that opt into your list with a click of a button. You can set up the emails to drip out over the course of the next year if you wanted to. Where you write the email today, you upload it to your system, and you put the date to be released like the 100th email, or to be released 2 weeks from now, or however you want to do it. We'll talk more about that later on. But it starts with a squeeze page. That's step one, is pick the niche and then start working on the squeeze page. Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Get this done. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Stop ignoring the 800-pound gorilla in the room. The 800-pound gorilla in the room is copywriting and conversions. If you truly want to make money, this is where the money is found. Copywriting and conversions. Get your squeeze page done. Don't do anything else until the squeeze page is done. See you on the next video.
Please check out the links below to learn more. KOKOSHUNGSAN pays you to have fun. KOKOSHUNGSAN.net